folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. I'm back from Kentucky. Got me a hat even to get one. I went down to my buddy's place in Frankfurt, and because I hadn't seen him in a while, and they were having a Kentucky Derby party at their house. So we got all done up and everything, and it was a blast. But I was away for 5 days. I stopped at my friend's place just outside Charleston in West Virginia, and then came back. So now I'm getting caught up on the work. Thanks for hanging in there, folks who made a gift request a couple days ago. I normally get them up either that day or definitely by the next day. And but anyway, if I go away, that's kind of like what happens. But I'm back at it. So I'm looking forward to this one too. I haven't done a Kayla Ray reaction in quite a while, a few years ago. But Kayla's a sweetheart. She interacted with the channel when I did a few of her reactions. And she just, you just get a sense from some people that they're just like this delightful, wonderful, creative, kind, thoughtful, deep kind of person. And Kayla Ray definitely struck me as that for my interactions and reactions of her song. So May the Iron Horse Get Fed. And it was requested by James Wheeless, who made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. So James, shout out to you. Thank you. And you said this is from Kayla's new album that'll be released next month. So this is May, so if you see this in a year, you'll know that this album was released in June of 2024. Some people actually go back and see the reactions that I did like 5 years ago. And that's just the nature of YouTube. The algorithm works that way. So maybe you'll see this in 5 years and Kayla will have already hosted the CMAs or something.
Tell me what's a rambler to do when the iron horse is gone, when the rails they're rusted over and that conductor's done passed on. I still got the yearning, I can hear a ghost whistle moan. So tell me what's a rambler to do when the iron horse is gone.
All right, you guys might shoot me for this, but so be it. Such is the nature of commentary. But there are moments in here, right out of the blocks, you reminded me, not of Loretta, but of Sissy Spacek. Some of the inflections in Coal Miner's Daughter and such reminds me of Sissy.
Woman wears a roughneck to go when the wells they've all run dry, when the derricks they're all laid over and there's hunger in his baby's eyes. To work is all he knows, see it's too damn mean to die. So tell me where's a roughneck to go when the wells they've all run dry.
That's heart.
Oh, and where's a cowboy to ride when the land it's all been paid, when they've hobbled all the ponies and the trails they're smooth and straight. The foul wind of progress is blowing his way. So tell me where's a cowboy to ride when the land it's all been paid. May the old hand find steady pay, poet sing his own lullaby, the rambler walk holds in his sheets. May that iron horse get fed, may that iron horse get fed.
Nice. I like that you repeated it. Kayla's definitely grown as an artist, because this is art.
Tell me what's a poet to say when it's all been said, when the songs they've been perverted and the music's left for dead. The art should the means be misled? So tell me what's a poet to say when it's all been said? Tell me how's a sinner to pray when a word has been watered down, misconstrued and overused by self-righteous clown. In need of a savior, but the savior can't be found. So tell me how's a sinner to pray when a word it's been watered down. May the old hand find steady pay, poet sing his own lullaby, the rambler walk holes in his shoes. May that iron horse get fed, may that iron horse get fed, may that iron horse get fed, may that iron horse get fed.
Interesting at the end that there were 4 "May the iron horse get fed" lines. And there were more than 4 things she spoke of in the song, though. The prayer, the poet, musician, conductor, rambler. I may have missed one, but you got to wonder what gets one. This is the creative aspect, and it was, I almost smiled hugely. I didn't stop it, but when I said, I don't know, about 3 minutes into the song, I said that Kayla has grown as an artist and creativity. And I almost continued on to say that this is like poetry, because the next stanza, or the next part of the song, she spoke about the poets and what's a poet to do, and what all the words have been said, or something to that effect. And I love that. This is one of these songs that I actually envisioned myself listening to it like in a darkened room, not completely dark, just sitting back in a chair, could be a rocking chair, could be on a porch, just listening to it and reflecting about life. That's one of my favorite things to do anyway. I love talking about life. I love parsing out what are likely to get the best results given different courses of action and generally difficult circumstances in which we find ourselves. That's the nature of my life coaching practice anyway. The depth of life and people who think on those wavelengths, they're so much fun to talk with, because there's this unending reservoir, if you will, of things to talk about and ways in which to talk about them that fuels the creative brain just for living. It colorizes life. And Kayla has definitely gone there. And I love seeing the growth of artists where they got more comfortable saying what it is that really lives inside them anyway. And their powers of articulation have grown. Their confidence, perhaps in articulating them, the belief that you've actually got something to say in a way that others could receive it without being preachy. All of these things just require a holistic, the whole human being sort of coming more into being fine-tuned as we experience more of life, as we age. And in the intervening 5 years or so since I've reacted to Kayla last, that clearly has happened for her, and I love seeing that. So, James, good choice on this one. I don't know what gets left on the cutting room floor, because this is one of these things that's so open-ended, and it's one of the things that plagues a creative person is, what do I leave out? Because you love it all. You might write 15 different parts of life where progress, so to speak, has taken it over. It could be the farmer. It could be the housewife. Marriage has fallen out of vogue, which is plaguing our country now in different ways. And so many things that could have been left on the cutting room floor went with these, stayed in the pocket. And it's one of these, poetry is one of these things that the good poems, the more you read them, the more dimensions they take on. And they don't have to be long poems either. My favorite poem is I Go Down to the Shore by Mary Oliver. I think it's only 5 lines long, and every time I read it, I get taken away and I see something different in it. And this is one of these songs where you could keep listening and just wonder about the nature of progress. It's not that bad. I mean, so-called progress. What is progress? Does it just mean change? Or is it change for the better? Anyway, so James, I'm going to rate this song, and the number that popped into my head on artistry and content was a 9.2. Just one of these songs where, in this case, Kayla, but the artist stayed right in the pocket. It wasn't whiny, wasn't bitchy, wasn't complaining, wasn't preachy. It was a question, and I love questions. All right, guys, there you go. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.